what's your name?
Natalie Best,
All right, and how old were you in 1980?
18.
How did you feel working in the 80s as a woman?
Definitely a lower class citizen. The glass ceiling, I could perform or did perform the same work as men did, but always made a great deal less, and just because I was a woman.
What did you do to change that?
I did work in the man's world. I was always working in the construction field and in the management side of it, so I just had to work more and harder than the man so that I could prove my position.
All right, and so being a college student at that time, what would you do when you weren't working? How would you spend your free time?
Oh, partying. I partied. I worked full time with the Chart House restaurant chain. I went to school full time and I partied time and a half. So got good grades, but don't remember much but the partying.
Do you remember where you were on Black Monday in 1987 when the stock market crashed?
Yes, I do. I was working part time at that time for my father's construction firm downtown LA, and it was a very, very depressing day for everybody. My father's company, they lost their full 401k, their retirement funds, every penny that everybody had been saving for years was gone. It was people all over the place were committing suicide and jumping off roofs. It was devastating.
In the 1980s, what was your go-to accessory?
Oh, probably accessory. My sweatbands wore my wrists when I went roller skating, and my dolphin shorts, my scrunchies in your hair. Combs, hair combs. We used to pull our hair back with combs. Very, very chic. Very chic.
And did you have a favorite fashion style? Say maybe leotards or neon colors?
Danskins with the wrap danskin skirts. Very classy, very classy. We had wrap pants that were one piece. They came up between legs. You wrapped them around and tied them. They would open on the side, kind of like MC Hammer pants. Very fashionable.
So in the 1980s, did you have any idea of how the internet was working and where technology was going to improve so much in the future?
Oh, I had no idea that how far it would come. I do remember when driving home from work with my father one day, and he told me about this wonderful thing that they were going to have by the end of the year, that year called the World Wide Web. That you'd be able to talk to somebody on your computer, be on your computer and talking to somebody in New York. And I remember just laughing at him and telling him he was ridiculous. How could that happen?
So in the 80s, did you have any technology like a Walkman or?
I did have a Walkman. I did. I had a Pong game on my TV at home. We thought we were ahead of the gang, and some Atari games as well.
And did you ever go to arcades?
Always. Still love the arcades. But yeah, we went to arcades. Electronic machines were a blast. Pole position at the bars in Westwood by UCLA. There was lines going out the door to play the game.
And what about Pac-Man?
Yes, wasn't very good at it, but yeah, Pac-Man.
Popular sayings or slang that you like to say?
Bad, you were bad. I don't know. I can't off the top. Totally, we use totally. It's totally bitchin'. We're bitchin'. It's rad. We were rad. All kind of down here in the beach area. They were all kind of related to the surf generation.
All right, and one more question. Who was your favorite singer or band back in the 80s?
Oh, how about the Pretenders? I like the Pretenders. They were good.